Hello and welcome to Scrapping on the Fly. My name is Kristen and I am here with day 19 of Follow a Sketch February, a hop started by Sandie, which is Steakgoddess here on YouTube, and Scrapping Reflections on Facebook, where you can find all of the sketches for this month. There are 29 of them, and I am taking this one, which is a sketch and scrap 5th birthday bash by Lisa Heidi, and I am going to turn it on its side because my pictures are portrait and I wanted to get these used and get them on a layout. So I am diving into my Storyteller by Coco Vanilla, one of my favorites. I say that about a lot of things, I know, but if I didn't love it, I wouldn't buy it. Okay, it's not true because I've definitely bought things I look back and regret. But anyway, I've got some scraps that I'd love to get used and I don't know, about 10 or so sheets of paper left for this collection and some embellishments. So, with my papers, my embellishments and scraps, my pictures, and this really cool sketch that, like I said, I'm going to turn. Let's see how this goes. So first things first, I picked this paper. I have 2 of them and it's kind of muted. It's not bold pattern. So I felt like I could really work with it and put whatever I wanted on here. And this pattern paper strips that I'm going to use are not going to be fighting with that background paper. And plus I have 2 of them and the other side is cut apart. So I really only needed 1 of them, right? I have such a hard time using papers. So I have double matted all 3 of these pictures, once in white because they are darker pictures, and then in black because I wanted them to stand out. And of course I've matted the whole layout itself in black. And it's just regular old black cardstock and white cardstock. And then there's this bigger piece in the middle section. It's like a dark gray on the sketch up there. And I decided instead of using another pattern paper, because I've already got a lot going on, that I would just bring a place for you to kind of rest your eyes on this white cardstock. I picked an 8.5 by 11, cut it down to, I think, 7.5 by 9 or somewhere around there. Just big enough so the pictures would fit inside, coming out for me on the top and the bottom. Of course, if you're doing the sketch the way it's originally designed, to the right and the left a little. And I do love the way that this layout turns out. I love how these pictures get to really showcase the fun that we had. This past summer. You may recognize some of these pictures because I have already scrapbooked our adventures karaokeing with my coworkers and some of my favorite people. But I have a book that is dedicated to my school and things that the people in my school do. It's not really just the kids, although there are, student pictures in there. But for the most part, it is staff's, get-togethers and dressing up for Halloween and the fun that me and the girls that I work in the front office have. My boss, who I absolutely adore, all the things. So I have a book specifically for that, and I have not documented our adventures karaoke ying. So I thought I would go ahead and do it because I had this one of me and my friend, my bestie, that's at the top on the left. I already had that printed. And so I thought I would go ahead and use that and print these other couple of pictures. So that's what I'm doing. And you will be seeing another group of pictures from this night, I believe on the 24th, because I have another sketch that perfectly fits some pictures that I have of the actual karaoke ying. And so I figured I would get that documented as well. I'm using a scrap from that black floral. I wanted to bring that in because it brings that black that I'm already using as the backup colors to the front of the layout with that pattern and that pretty floral in it. And that was just a bit from one of the cut aparts. It's actually the back side of what I've got, but I probably had like 3 or 4 of them. I really love the colors in this collection. And then I decided my title for this the title on this layout or the sketch is actually on the other side of the layout, but it wasn't going to fit really well there. And I really liked this "You Are Cute." And I do have the word "so" that is also with the collection. And so I put it on a piece of acetate because I was trying to figure out if I wanted to put on here "You Are So Cute." And so I put it on some acetate and put it down there next to the cute. And then I put it up next to the R. And I don't like it at all. Like, not just the look of it, but I mean, like the phrase "you are so cute" would be fine. But I just didn't like the way that it looked at all. So I just left it as you are cute, because we totally are. I love these pictures so much. They make me laugh. And we had such a good time. So I wanted to get that documented. So the cluster that I've built over here on the left side is just like a floral cluster. I added a little heart, and then in the end, when I pulled the sticker sheet out, I found this little circular bit, and it says, but first let me take a selfie. And of course, all three of these are selfies, so I thought that was the perfect thing to put on here. And then there's a little banner up at, or tag or something up at the top that says "Oh snap," which I think is totally appropriate, especially since we were snapping pictures all night. I probably had 100 pictures at the end of the night, plus video of some of the karaoke singing that we were doing. And yeah. And then I love this little banner that says "Love This," so I went ahead and put that over there. And then I'm going to add those florals down to where the title is, as well as up in the top corner, which is where they have the clusters on the sketch if you turn it. Now, the journaling is in the bottom right corner of the sketch, and because I've turned it, it should be up here where I'm putting this flower. So I did put this little tag up here for me to put a little journaling, and I'm going to use one of the cards that I have for this collection. I'm hoping to fit that in on the other sketch, so that I can do more journaling about like the songs we sang, or the people that we met that night, or whatever, and tell more of the story. But that I might have to tuck it in somewhere so that if anybody reads it, no, I'm just kidding, it wasn't that bad. But we did have a lot of fun. So anyway, here is that sketch again. It is really versatile and lots of fun either direction. You can add more bits and pieces. I did add an extra couple of little things coming out. So that little heart paper right there sticking out at the top, just to use up a little bitty baby scrap. It makes it look like it's a longer scrap, and it really was only like 4 inches long or something. So I'm excited about that. And another memory documented. It makes me super happy. So I hope that you will go check out, everybody who is following along with Follow a Sketch February. They will be linked in a playlist below. Like I said, you can check out Scrapping Reflections on Facebook for the sketches. I would love it if you give me a thumbs up if you like this video. Subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you all for hanging out with me today. I hope you'll come back and see me again really soon. Have a great night, and I hope you get a chance today to do something you love with someone you love. And happy scrapping!